What's going on, guys? So I've been wanting to make this video for a while. I've been getting a lot of questions on it, and I figured if I'm going to start making YouTube videos consistently, the best way to do that is just by making the frequently asked questions I get asked a lot in my stream into videos. So here's me doing that. And the question I've been getting asked a lot is, how hard is Tarkov to get into? And I gotta say, the learning curve in this game is pretty tough. The first wipe, you'll probably be like your tutorial run. Like for me, I first got into this game about a year ago, but I was more focused on Classic WoW at the time. I only put about 100 hours or so into this, but I learned, all the hot spots on the maps, like dorms, the electronic stores and interchange, and I didn't really get into the quest that much. I didn't really progress my hideout that far, but kind of scratched the surface on the game and lost all my stuff, obviously, and I think that's kind of what happens to everybody. Your first wipe is going to be your tutorial wipe, and you're going to make a lot of mistakes, and that's okay. This game is very punishing, and that's a good thing. It's good to be challenged, and this game does a great job at it. Now, in my opinion, the learning curve in this game, it's 80% knowledge and 20% skill. Now, some people may say that goes hand in hand. I'm not here to argue the Reddit mental gymnastics on it, but hopefully by the end of this video, you'll understand what I mean. So let's get started. How do I increase my knowledge? Well, there's tons of great resources to help you learn the game. There's the Tarkov subreddit, which I absolutely despise Reddit as a website, but the subreddit is a great resource tool as a game forum to, read while you're at work or in bed, etc., not playing the game. And more time you spend doing your homework and watching content creators on Twitch or YouTube, the more time the less time you'll spend learning those things in game, and you'll be able to progress your gameplay faster. And like anything, the more time you put into it, the better you get at it. And this applies directly to Tarkov, especially the people who have played for a couple wipes. They know preemptively what items they need for quests so they can save them and be efficient. And for new players, you have to learn where everything is still. You have to go to the areas for the first time, explore new places in the game, and it's pretty difficult pre-level 10. I think it's a pretty popular opinion amongst a lot of Tarkovers that the game is too hard pre-level 10, and there's a reason for that. That's because at level 10, you unlock the Flea Market, and the Flea Market is pretty much like the auction house for the game. It's got all the items that are in the game, 23,000 weapon parts and mods. So once you unlock this, you have access to everything in the game, and the game becomes a lot more fun to play. The items and weapons you're restricted to pre-level 10 are pretty dog shit, and you probably won't kill many players with it. Hopefully you can kill some scavs and get some quests done, but it is pretty brutal. And that part of the game, I hope that the devs actually look into and make it a bit easier for newer players, because it's a pain in the ass. It really is. But like I said, a big part of the knowledge comes from the information of, for example, ammo. What ammo is useful, what ammo is useless. If your ammo doesn't penetrate the person that you're shooting at's armor, then you won't kill that person. And if the bullets don't penetrate their flesh, you definitely are killing that person. So it's very important that, that's kind of the first thing you learn, is which is, the most useful ammo for the guns you like to use, and which is the most cost-effective ammo for the guns you like to use. That's truly the important information and stuff like that. But beyond that, the game comes pretty much what you make out of it. I like that fact that, there's so many different items, there's so many different body armor, so many different helmets, so many different guns, so many different attachments. There's so many different things, loadouts you can try, and I haven't even scratched the surface on all of them, and I've put about 400 hours into this wipe. And that part's just exciting to me. That's the best part of the game, in my opinion, is what you can do to the guns, the amount of customizations you can do, what kind of body armor covers what different parts of your body. This body armor might have your shoulders exposed, this helmet might have your ears exposed, etc., etc. And I think it's, the attention to detail and stuff like that makes this game really cool. Another important thing is doing your scav runs. A lot of people, since your scav does not increase the experience gained on your PMC, just straight up ignore their scavs. And it's extremely important, in my opinion, to run your scavs. So you want to get on your scav and just sprint around, level up your endurance. If you die, it's not that big of a deal because you don't lose anything, but if you live, you survive. Plus, on top of that, you're learning the maps, you're learning where the escapes are, and you're making rubles. So I think for new players, scav runs are extremely important. And you always, you know, even if you just load into your scav and escape right away, that's like a free 100 to 200k rubles right there. So it's definitely worth it. A lot of players don't opt into leveling up their scav skills. And I guess if you're a veteran player and you're extremely experienced, you want to max out your PMC so you can unlock all the good shit in the game faster. But for new players, I would say scavving is extremely important, and I learned a lot about this game through scavving. Not having to worry about the scavs killing you, and just exploring different parts of the map that I didn't even know existed before because I'm on a scav. So don't sleep on your scavs. Not only that, they can help you develop better loot routes and stuff. So the other part of the learning curve, the 20% that I mentioned earlier, is skill. Now, like I said, I think this game plays like every other shooter on the market. Once you get the key bindings down and you get your movement, you work on your movement and stuff and your positioning, you do start to get better at the game. Your aiming gets better, and the more you level up your PMC, the more your natural skills like recoil control will improve, and so you'll just get better and better the more you play the game. And I'll kind of give you guys a little TLDR on the big discussion on the forums and on various streams and videos for this game. And really, you're either on one side or you're on the other. But right now, people think that the game plays way too fast, much like a Call of Duty, and they'd like to see the gameplay slowed down a bit, because in this game, it is different than Call of Duty. When you die, you lose your stuff, you lose rubles. There's an investment involved in your PMC, and I can see where they're coming from. On the other hand, watching streamers like Landmark are extremely entertaining, and I like watching, people with aggressive play styles. It's definitely a way more entertaining way of playing this game. I like anything in life, I think there's a happy balance that the devs can find between the two play styles, and like I said, this game's in beta, so hopefully someday we get there. But for right now, I would say playing fast, rushing around doors, especially since this game is like every other video game on the internet. It's got server issues and other things like that, desync, and it's just something you got to live with, and that also benefits people who play fast, the peeker's advantage, stuff like that. So I myself, I've always liked playing weird shooters like DayZ, and I've liked fast-paced weird shooters like Gunzy as well. I don't really think I've played this game long enough to justify making a stance on one side of the argument. I'm just kind of here for the ride, man. And whatever route the devs decide to go down, I'll probably still play the game and have fun doing it. Did I bring nades? Of course I didn't, dude. Why would I? How did he not die, man? I blasted him right in the fucking face.
Fucking terror group.
They shot each other.
Just stay focused, guys.
I hit him. No, dude, fuck! I saw him. They don't know where I am. I need to play that to my advantage. Didn't look like two super geared people. They threw that nade at me. They thought I was close. Maybe I should try, like, not throw nades like those guys just did, right? I should try and, like, actually aim my nades. I mean, it's hard aiming nades in this game because, like, sometimes you throw it with your right hand, and if you're, like, leaning left, you'll just wind up hitting the door. All right. There's more. I have to reload. Am I getting shot at? Alright, that's 3. A little squad wipe action, boys. Well, I think those clips showcased skill in my, how unskillful I am at this game, especially. Absolutely. I have a long way to go. But I am enjoying every step of the way. And I plan on playing this game for a while. That means I'll be making videos for it, and that means I'll be streaming it for a while as well. So if you want to go ahead and follow my Twitch channel, subscribe to my YouTube, all the links will be down below. And yeah, I hope this video helps somebody, and I hope you guys all have a good day. Peace.